All right, morning everyone. Welcome to another episode of Market Trading. I'm your host, Vays. Sorry for the delay, but you would expect nothing less than my computer not functioning at all this morning. I have to try to get it work somehow. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think maybe I'll just stop using computers altogether. I don't think it's for me. I think I'm like a boomer now. Anyway, after a few system restores, re-downloading Chrome, I still refuse to upgrade to Windows 11. I just think it'll just make it not functioning. But here we are. We're up and running and streaming. So let's go to the charts. Let me see what the live chat said. All right. Oh, yeah. No, like that. It's a mess. Tucker Carlson gets fired, which is insane. The only reason to watch Fox News was Tucker Carlson. I'm not getting the Mac. That's just crazy talk. All right. Get a backup. I need to do a full backup. All right. Let's go. Okay, we're already on the charts. So it looks like Bitcoin is picking the pink path, and we're not going to get our triple top going into the summer. And it looks like we are just going to stumble into the halving, which I still believe will take place at the very end of March. Weekly chart. We are on a red star weekly candle. I really hope we don't go down as a red star candle when it's completing. But, you know, we managed through a red star candle last time. The following candle was a beautiful reversal candle, especially on a daily scale with an MRI buy. And we are on a daily MRI buy, so we are going to focus on the daily chart. From a weekly perspective, we do have support at 26,000. I know I've been saying that I didn't see 26,000 as any kind of good support, but on a weekly scale, there actually is support at 26,000. So we have support here at 27, we have support at 26 on a weekly scale, and we certainly have support at 25 on a daily scale. But we will break the lucid SAR, which is something I would like to avoid as well. And I believe it is almost time to cut some of this bullish position. We are down to 1 day and 10 hours to go. I will see how today goes. And we are sitting right at the price where I need to start considering lowering that allocation. So that decision will be made in the next 24 hours. We did break to a new low. I still hope that we recover on this candle. There's still some hope, but the moving averages are crossing. I just need to be 100% sure that the moving averages will remain crossed when the candle ends. And since this candle has a day and a half left, I'm not going to say it's too early to tell, but I still want to give it a couple of more hours of trading. I want to see how this afternoon plays out, but it's very likely that before the end of trading day, this position will be cut, but you will find out about it tomorrow morning when I do my next stream. Though it's possible I'll stream late tonight, especially if something interesting happens in the market, but I'm not really expecting too much interesting things in the market. As usual, before we go on to the daily chart, please take a look at the financial summit taking place in November 5 to 10 in the UAE. We also have Unconfiscatable, which is an event in Las Vegas, Nevada, taking place December 7 and 8. All right. Am I still streaming? Something that's weird on. Yeah, I am. Okay. Follow us on all kinds of social media as well. Those that are interested in trading, check out, well, that's the MRI. You can find it in products and services, MRI. Also, my on-demand videos are there as well. Okay, let's move on. Thank you to the moderators. Mel, it's hard. I see Motorist is here as well. People are saying Brave is better than Chrome. I mean, it depends on how you define better. I don't support Brave because they have an unlicensed, unregistered security. And as you guys know, I hate shitcoins. The Brave token, I'm very consistent. I'm not a hypocrite. I mean, the Brave browser could be the greatest thing ever invented, but they invented it with an unfair advantage by cheating in creating the BNB token, which to me is an unlicensed, unregistered security. And it's not fair to similar companies that did not try to cheat in the creation of their product. So I don't support Brave browser for the same reason I don't support Binance Exchange or FTX Exchange or any other project that created, their own token. I just can't support that. Tone, do you see Russia Central Bank making legislation to mine Bitcoin to get around international sanctions? I saw that briefly, but yeah, I mean, we were expecting that. Right. Well, that's the thing, right? They don't have ads because they printed $1 billion with a token. When the value of that token goes to zero, the Brave browser will collapse, right? It's the same model as Celsius. Everything that Brave does depends on the token. And when the token, when people lose confidence in the token, your business model implodes. And this is why I always anticipated Circle would fail. And this is why I also anticipated FTX will fail. And this is why I anticipate Binance will fail. When your company starts off on the wrong path from the day the company's inception, the probability of that company surviving long-term is actually really low. This is what people don't understand about shitcoins. The BAT token is a shitcoin. There's no such thing as a good token. It is a scammy, unregistered security. Now, what you do with the scammy, unregistered security is up to the founder. Most founders continue scamming. Some founders build a product that people like to use. Binance is an example. Brave is an example. There's a few other examples. But these products work as long as the token remains pumped. Once the token crashes, the company implodes because there's no solid footing that supports the company financially. And this is what people just are incapable of comprehending most of the time. So the Brave browser might be useful. It might be good. I may use it every now and then, but I do not support that business model because they beat their competition by cheating the system. Again, Alberto, I don't think you understand. I don't think you understood anything I said. And that's what I mean. People just don't understand how these things work. I didn't say anything that the BAT token is necessary to use it. I said that the reason why you like Brave is because they had $1 billion to build Brave. How did they have $1 billion to build Brave? They sold an unlicensed, unregistered security to a bunch of speculators. A company that did not do that, the company that did not want to get in potential legal trouble, had $1 billion less to compete with Brave for the same product. So if that token ever goes down the toilet, they will have no more money to maintain their awesome browser that you like. Where is the money coming from? Like, this is what people don't understand about shitcoins. Chrome has its own token. It's a legal token. It's called a Google security. It's the Google stock. They just followed the rules and laws and regulations to do it. Yeah, but I've been right 98% of the time. There are over 10,000 shitcoins, and 99% of them are zero. So I've been right. Right, they made 35 million up front, but they retained the majority of the Brave token. So when people speculated on that token, they had like $1 billion. What's the market cap of the BAT token, right? Well, what are we gonna Google here? I guess CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. I mean, it used to be in the top 10. Where is it now? Jesus. Is it even there? I don't even see it. What happened to the shitcoin? What's it rank? What's the rank? Market cap 114. Wasn't this thing in the top 10? What was its peak position? I actually have a spreadsheet for like the peak position of this of these things. So what's its market cap? Right, its market cap is $360 million. So right here, when it was $1.50, all-time high 190. What was its peak position though? I wish they would do that. I think they were in the top 10 at one point. So right here, its market cap is 6 times higher. Right. It's 6 times higher, and the company retains most of the coins. So they literally had $1 billion. And eventually this token is going to zero. Or at least it's going to go to a new all-time low. Because the token is just not needed. I know I should check my my spreadsheet. Hold on a second. Maybe I'll find it quick. I should have a shitcoin spreadsheet. I had a shitcoin top 10. Is this it? No. No. Man. Oh, give me 1 second. Man, what would it be? Oh well, can't find it. Oh well. Sorry guys, can't find it. Thought I had it. Too bad. Anyway, let's get back to the charts. Daily chart. We are on an MRI buy. However, this is a terrible looking structure that is certainly bearish. This is a bearish looking TA pattern. And I don't have all that much confidence in this MRI buy turning us around. Can the MRI buy turn us around? Yes. Am I respectful of the MRI buy turning us around? Yes. But I don't like the way this is shaping out. And the more likely path here is one more leg down on the daily scale. You can see this consolidation. We are now back at the bottom. Remember what I said yesterday? If this continues into next month, this consolidation, then I turn bullish. But at the moment, I remain bearish. And we have, maybe another few days of this consolidation without breaking down. I'll turn bullish. But for now, we are definitely on path for 26,000. And that would be a potential trade I would make down to 26,000. GBTC, the discount continues to grow as the price of Bitcoin drops. Oil is dropping down. This is interesting. Again, I am overall bullish on oil. There's definitely a cat and mouse game going on with the US depleting the strategic petroleum reserve. Let's see what OPEC has to say about it next time. And we're also going to see how much of the strategic petroleum reserve will get depleted as the data comes out on Thursday. Natural gas is hanging in there. I'm waiting for natural gas to break above $2.40. And then it could be very good potential to break out and challenge the MRI resistance line. Gold. I am overall bullish on gold, but mindful of a bit of a pullback, just like with Bitcoin. Gold's pullback will probably come down to 1950, and Bitcoin's to somewhere either 25 or 26,000. S&P is pulling back a little bit today. It's still bullish, but I really want to see it break out so that it doesn't break the rune structure of being in a bullish trade. Man, the S&P is really, really on a tightrope here. Doesn't have much room to the downside, though the moving averages could hold it up. I'm still bullish on the S&P into the summer. I know May's coming, and May is generally a bearish month. Sell in May and go away. The stock market, right here on a daily scale, is of course correlated with Bitcoin. Bitcoin was reacting faster to the drop. Now the stock market is making new lows. Bitcoin is hanging in there, but I hate this structure on the daily chart. This is not ATLX. I told people to be careful. I told people to be cautious. That's the daily chart. I've been saying that I would not risk going into this stock because it's just overextended to the upside. You wait for a reset. What's a good reset? Coming back down to the prior areas of the highs right here. So if the stock pulls back to the intermediate moving average, it could be a good pickup at around $20. So if it pulls back to 20, that could be a good pickup. It was, this is what I said the other day. It's bullish, but if it falls 33% or even 50%, it actually remains bullish. So I would wait for a 50% correction here and then potentially enter. So this is interesting. I saw this last night. The market is now considering a possibility that the Federal Reserve, it flipped back. So last night, there was like a 5 or a 10% chance that the Fed would raise interest rates by 50 basis points. So this thing was over here on the left, and this was over here on the right, which was crazy. I certainly don't expect them to raise 50 basis points, and I'm still a bit surprised they are even going to raise 25 basis points. I'm not going to start making YouTube short videos, guys. I still do YouTube the way I did YouTube in 2016. I really don't care to evolve. And this is why my YouTube channel is getting very few views, and which is probably why I'm going to stop doing YouTube eventually, and I'm just going to go back to trading. That's it for me. I don't really have much else. Someone mentioned McDonald's. It is crazy that McDonald's is at a new all-time high. Absolutely nuts. Their food ain't getting any better. I must have looked at this a long time ago to draw these Fibonacci lines. Can we get extensions in here? I have an extension here. Why isn't it showing up? Oh, because that's the 0 line. Did I draw it backwards? Interesting. Oh, because it's the downside. Yeah, we got to go in the other direction. Down here. There we go. That's better. Well, that's for the extension, right? I really want the extension to go the other way. Yeah, from down to up, it's kind of weird. Usually it's drawn from top to bottom, not from bottom to up. I'm gonna just delete this. I can't really explain it. I don't really know why people are buying McDonald's stock. I mean, I guess they think everyone's broke and they want, the cheapest, the worst possible food. I don't get it. But hey, to each their own. I mean that it's super bullish. I think it's in. I think it's due for a pullback. I can't really comment on this. That's a nasty bearish engulfing candle. I can't really explain why McDonald's. Is McDonald's in the Dow? That could explain it. If it's in the Dow, I can explain it. Which stocks are in Dow Jones? That was a useful link. Oh, that was a search. All right, let's see. Jesus. Is it going to give me a list or no? Well, where's the rest of it? Never Google on live air. Here we go. Is McDonald's here? It is here. Okay, that explains it. That explains it actually. So what people also have a hard problem understanding as to why the Dow Jones is almost at a new all-time high. It's just hard for people to comprehend. The S&P is sitting pretty low. Like if you go to if you go to like NASDAQ, if you go to NDX, for example. Like if you go to NDX, that is the NDX. Okay, let's do this. The NASDAQ is down 22%. But when you go to the Dow is only down 8%. And at one point, it was only down 5%. Now, the reason for that is international capital. International capital flows to the biggest companies. International capital doesn't flow into the small cap. They don't flow into the startup company. International capital goes to the biggest and strongest companies in the US. And McDonald's is one of those companies. So international capital is helping to drive most of the stocks in the Dow Jones to new highs. You can also see it in JP Morgan. That's in the Dow. And you can see it right there. That JP Morgan, it's not at a new all-time high, but it certainly is way higher than 2007, unlike its competitors like Bank of America, which still have not broken the 2007 highs. So being in the Dow Jones helps a lot. So that is certainly helping McDonald's. If we look at Burger King, which is probably not. What's Burger King stock? I'm sure there's a burger shitcoin, obviously. Maybe Burger King is not publicly traded. What's a McDonald's competitor? Wendy's? Are they publicly traded? Yeah, there it is, Wendy's. So Wendy's, I mean, it's doing okay, but it's barely above its 2007 all-time high. Oh, Yum, that's right, it is Yum. We'll check Yum. See how Wendy's is right in line with its all-time high in 2007. Barely moved. Let's check Yum. Yum is at an all-time high. Now what, but it's at an all-time high versus Jan 22, and it is better by 15% versus 07 and tied with that. Now we'll go back to McDonald's. Now McDonald's, look at this. So while, whoa, hold on. Let's go back. Was I looking at 07 for Yum? No, that wasn't 07. That was the all-time high. Sorry. 2019 all-time high. That makes more sense. 2019 all-time high. So probably same thing for Wendy's. No, Wendy's all-time high was in 07. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. And now they've been even. I don't think Yum is in the Dow. Double check though. It's not. Okay. So now we go to McDonald's. And Yum is way up since 07. Whoa. Whoa, way up since 07. $350%. Okay, so now let's go to McDonald's. Now McDonald's, how did it do since 07? About the same, actually. But it started off at a much higher price. So it wasn't easy to make the percentage. But it's already broken it way above its 2019 high. It's more than double. See, it's up 33% since 2019 high, while Burger King is only up 15%. And that's international capital. And that's because it's in the Dow. I've actually never eaten at Wendy's in my life, ever. And I think the last time I ate at McDonald's, I was in college. So I have no idea what they have. I haven't even stepped foot into a McDonald's. Like I don't even use them for the bathroom. So I haven't, and I think the last time I've been inside a Burger King or a McDonald's was over 20 years ago. Like, I don't understand how people can eat this crap. I just don't get it. I really don't. I've never eaten at Wendy's. Eaten White Castle once or twice. Literally once or twice. Wow, volatility is really low. Interesting. Oh, I mean to add the Baltic Dry Index. I found it recently. And now I can't find it again. Shoot. Baltic Dry Index. Oh, because it's not a stock. Ha ha ha. There it is. Baltic Dry Index is a representation of shipping. And when it rises, that's good. And the transportation index is actually not looking too bad. All right, guys, I need to wrap this up. I have so much work to do today. It's crazy. It is earnings season, though. Amazon's looking okay for a little rebound. There's the Google token. Beautiful MRI top on a monthly. Netflix MRI top now, but it's on a monthly scale. Like it's the weekly chart is what I mostly look at. Nvidia, where's Nvidia? Nvidia is looking good. Very good. It's a little overextended, needs a pullback, but looks like a very bullish chart. Ford looks terrible. Looks like a shitcoin ready to collapse. Tilray, oh boy. Oh boy. We broke that line. Here comes extension C. Wow. Could be interesting to pick up Tilray at like sub $2. Weekly MRI buy. Eventually. Monthly MRI buy. Oh, long way to go. Ugh, bad earnings. Wow. Starbucks. People continue to drink their coffee. Can't do without that $5 cup of coffee every morning. Beautiful MRI buy. Look at that. I'm now on an MRI sell monthly. Might be it for Starbucks. I'd be careful. I would be careful with Starbucks. There's a couple more weeks to go on a weekly, but I would be careful. If I'm holding Starbucks, I'd be, whoa, GE. What are you guys doing that's been so good? Everyone's buying your refrigerator? What's going on? MRI top weekly coming up. I'd be careful, but whoa, what a run up. So those of you that have watched my channel long enough, you know exactly where it should have been bought. The perfect buying opportunity for GE was right here. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you that the perfect buying opportunity was right here on this doji, and then the perfect sell was right here in August of 22, even though you did have a moving average there, but it's a flat moving average. I'm not a huge fan of those. And then I'm not going to bullshit you and say, hey, you should have bought the dip on the 26th of September of 22. I would have been bearish right here at the low. But the best buying opportunity was right here on the breakout in January of 23. Or you could have bought this dip, 1 to 4 candle correction. But right there, that's the buying opportunity coming in. Breaking the prior swing high, and then you got massive confirmation of your trade when it broke above I would have been exiting right here on the MRI and probably re-entering on the green star and now considering exiting again. Costco, I am curious. I was actually in Costco the other day. It's not as good as it used to be. Like Costco used to buy the best shit cheap, but now I go to Costco and I look stuff up, and then I go to Amazon and I get it cheaper. That's good. Beautiful. Beautiful breakout. Actually, the time to buy Costco is probably now. Well, 2 weeks ago would have been better. Right here on this breakout. But beautiful, beautiful breakout. Let me do this. Let me do something. Oh, wrong indicator. Too cluttered. Way better. This is nice. This is nice. I have a friend that is always in the Costco stock, except when he should be in the Costco stock. Maybe he's watching. I should DM him. I like this. I really like this. That's 30%. That's nothing to sneeze at. Yeah, Costco stock's looking good. Costco stock's looking good. All right, guys. I still don't know what the hell box does, but not looking good. That's a bad looking chart. It's not terrible, but I would not want to be long. Ugh. Ooh. Stay away from GoPro. Jeez, that's terrible. Ooh, what is this? Activation Blizzard? Yeah. Video games are back. That's a very bullish chart. The complete opposite of GoPro. This is a disaster. Like, I would never short it, but I would never go long. This looks beautiful. Nice consolidation after the breakout. Nice looking chart. Square is looking like a shitcoin. Sorry, Jack Dorsey. Block now. That's a bad looking chart. But they hold Bitcoin, so if Bitcoin price goes up, it'll go up. ExxonMobil, new all-time high. Looking good. Looking very good. Chevron, almost as good. No idea what that is. Boeing, nope, not good. JMIA, I have high hopes for this stuff. Oh, that's terrible. Red Star candle, it's about to break the MRI support line. Man. Ooh, coming up on all-time lows. Ew. I think it'll turn around, but Lyft's bad. It's bad. Uber is way bad. My money goes to Uber, not Lyft. Zoom. Their Zoom just screwed up. Pinterest. I still don't know how Pinterest makes money, but okay. All right, what the hell is this? I don't know. Maybe they're creating an anti-vaccine truck. I don't know. Whatever this pharmaceutical company is doing, they're doing it right, because I think Pfizer is in trouble from a stock perspective. And everyone still wants to buy a Ferrari. Twilio, put a fork in this mess. All right, guys, I'm done. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let's see how Bitcoin is closing out. I don't like this Bitcoin chart. Thank you all for watching. And I will see you all on the next one. Bye, guys.